Greetings of the day, everyone. Welcome to today's session on building happy classrooms, a space where learning is joyful, a space where relationships are meaningful, and every child feels valued. A happy classroom is not just about fun or smiles. It's about creating an environment where teachers inspire, students engage, and learning comes live. In today's session, we will explore how we as educators can build warm teacher student bonds, how we can make learning active and inclusive, and nurture confidence, creativity, and compassion in every learner. So, together, let's rediscover the joy of teaching and make our classrooms truly happy spaces for every child. Next slide. Let's have some introduction of happy classroom. A happy classroom is a place where students feel joyful, safe, and excited to learn. It's not just about books and exams. It's about enjoying the process of learning together. So, what makes a classroom happy? Joyful, students smile, laugh, and look forward to coming to school. For example, playing a quiz game to revise a lesson instead of just reading a book or reading from a book. What do you mean by safe now here? Everyone feels respected and free to express their ideas without fear. For example, a student shares their opinion in a group discussions and others listen without making fun. Now, what do you understand by positive learning space? Now, mistakes are seen as a part of learning, not as a failure. For example, a teacher encourages a student who gave the wrong answer and explains how to improve. So basically, it encourages creativity, respect, and collaboration. So when we talk about creativity, where students use their imagination and think differently. For example, making a model or a drawing to explain a science concept. Now, when we relate it to respect, so everyone treats each other kindly. Like, for example, saying thank you or good job to the classmates. Now, when we talk about the term collaboration, means working together as a team. Example, doing a group project where everyone contributes. Now let's understand how it connects with NEP 2020, that is our new education policy. Now, NEP 2020 wants schools to be stress-free and focus on all-round development, not just marks. A happy classroom supports this by making learning fun, balanced, and meaningful. Next slide. Now, let us understand why a happy classroom. Now, when we consider why a happy classroom is important, a happy classroom helps students to feel good about learning, and that brings many benefits. So, let's look at them one by one with examples. Number one, it reduces stress and anxiety. Now, when the classroom is calm and friendly, students feel relaxed and not afraid of making mistakes. For example, if a student is nervous before a test, teacher tells them, just try your best. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. So this makes the student feel safe and less worried. Number two, builds confidence and empathy. Now, students start to believe in themselves and also care about others. Example, a student gives a wrong answer and classmate says, nice try, instead of laughing at him. So the process is student feels more confident to try again and others show kindness. Number three, it increases motivation and participation. Now, when learning is fun and students feel supported, they want to join in more. Example, in a happy classroom, the teacher uses group activities, games, and rewards. Students raise their hands, ask questions, and enjoy the class. So the learning becomes exciting. Number four, it improves academic outcomes. Now, happy students learn better and do well in studies. For example, in a positive environment, students stay focused, help each other, and understand the topics better. So their marks improve because they enjoy what they are learning. So, just to summarize this slide, I would say a happy classroom is not just fun, it helps students to feel better, learn more, and grow into kind, confident people. Next slide. Let's talk about some elements of happy classroom. Now, elements are there. We'll talk about one by one. Number one element is warm and welcoming environment. Now, when we say warm and welcoming environment means happy classroom feels like a second home where everyone feels safe, respected, and cared for. For example, when you enter in the class and your teacher greets you with a smile and says, "Good morning, great to see you today." So it instantly makes you feel happy and ready to learn. Number two is their teacher-student bonding. Now, a good relationship between teachers and students builds the trust and comfort. For example, if you ever make a mistake and your teacher says kindly, "Oh, that's okay, we will try again together." So it shows that learning is more important than being perfect. Number three is activity based joyful learning. Now, learning becomes more fun when it happens through activities, games, and hand on experiences instead of only reading and writing. For example, when you learn about plants by actually planting a seed in the garden, watching it grow day by day, that's joyful learning. Number four, freedom of expression. Now, students feel happy when they can share their ideas and opinions freely without fear of being judged. For example, during a class discussion, everyone gets a chance to speak. So you can share your thoughts, you can draw, or even express through a short skit or poem. Number five is celebrating progress. Now, happy classrooms celebrates every achievement, not just the marks, but efforts and improvement. For example, when your teacher is saying or he says, "You have improved a lot in your handwriting," or the class claps for someone's teamwork, it spreads the positivity and motivation. So, in short, I would say in one line, a happy classroom is where everyone feels loved, free, and excited to learn together. Next slide. Now, let's talk about the role of teachers. Number one is create a stress free atmosphere. Now, teachers make the classroom a calm and comfortable place where students are not afraid to ask questions or to make mistakes. For example, like if you can tell your teacher, "Ma'am, I didn't understand this part," and she smiles and explain it again patiently. That's a stress-free classroom. Number two, encourage collaboration over competition. Now, instead of always competing, teachers help students to learn the joy of teamwork and helping each other. Like for instance, when your teacher gives a group activity like making a poster together, and everyone shares the ideas, works as a team, and learns from each other. Number three, use storytelling games, group projects. Now, a happy teacher makes learning fun and interesting through creating teaching methods. For example, while learning about honesty, your teacher might tell a short story about the honest woodcutter or make you play a quiz game, making the lesson enjoyable and memorable. Number four is recognize unique strength of every child. So teachers notice what makes each student special and encourage them to grow in their own way. For example, if one student is good at drawing and another at speaking, so the teacher appreciates both, maybe asking one to make a chart and other to present in the class. Number five, model kindness and positivity. Now, teachers lead by example when they are kind, when they are polite, and positive students learn to be the same. Example here again, when a teacher says, good try. So even your answer is wrong or helps a classmate who is feeling low, it shows the kindness and positivity in action. So in short, in one line, I would summarize this slide by saying a great teacher spreads joy, confidence, and care, making the classroom a place where everyone loves to learn and grow. Next slide. Now, role of a student. Now, role of a student in a happy classroom. Number one, show respect and empathy. Now, when we talk about show respect and empathy, a happy classroom begins when students treat everyone, like teachers, classmates, and helpers, with respect and kindness. For example, when a student forgets their notebook, instead of laughing, you can say or you say, it's okay, you can share mine. That's empathy and respect in action. Number two is take responsibility for learning. Now, students play an active role in their learning by listening carefully, completing work on time, and asking questions when needed. For example, if you say, if you miss a class, so you ask your friend or the teacher, can you please tell me what I missed? That shows you care about your learning. Number three, support peers and teamwork. So working together helps everyone learn better. Helping others is also a way to grow yourself. Example, during a group project, if someone is shy or struggling, you encourage them by saying, you can do this. We will do it together. Like this. Number four is spread positivity in class. Now, students can make classroom joyful by using kind words, smiling, and appreciating others' effort. Like if you say when someone answers a question well, you clap or say, good job. That's a small act, spreads happiness and motivation all around. So just to conclude this slide, I would say happy classrooms are built when teachers guide with love and students learn with heart, together creating an environment full of respect, teamwork, and joy. Next slide. Now, what are the strategies for a happy classroom? Number one, you can use music and art in lessons. Let's see how. Now, music and art make learning fun and creative. They help students to express themselves and remember the lessons better. Example, when learning a poem, the class sings it like a song. Or when studying festivals, students draw the colorful posters about them. So learning becomes joyful. Number two, peer learning and group projects. Now, students learn faster and better when they work together and help each other. For example, in science class, the teacher forms small groups to make a water cycle model. So everyone shares idea, divides the work, and learns teamwork. Number three, mindfulness and relaxation breaks. Now, short breaks with breathing or stretching help students to feel calm, focused, and ready to learn again. Example, after a long writing activity, the teacher says, let's close your eyes and take three deep breaths. Everyone relaxes and comes back refreshed. Number four, celebrate small achievements. Now, appreciating small efforts keeps everyone motivated as well as happy. Example, if a student improves their handwriting or a group work well together, the teacher says, great teamwork, or gives a smiley sticker. It boosts the confidence. Number five, student-led decoration and creativity. Now, when students take part in decorating their classroom, they feel a sense of belonging and pride. Like for students make bulletin boards with their drawing boards or class rules, turning the classroom into our space. So in short, I would say in one line, happy classrooms use music, teamwork, creativity, and kindness to make learning lively as well as meaningful for everyone. Next slide. Now, what are the benefits of happy classroom? Number one, happy students equals to active learners. When students feel happy and relaxed, they are more interested and excited to learn. Example, if the class enjoys the fun activities like quizzes, songs, or discussions, everyone listens carefully and asks questions and remembers better. Learning feels easy and enjoyable. Number two, strong teacher-student relationship. Now, a classroom builds trust and friendship between teachers and students. For example, when your teacher listens to your problems, supports your ideas, and cheers for your success, so you feel confident and motivated to do your best. Number three, holistic development. That is your mind, body, and character. So, happiness in the classroom helps students to grow in all areas, not just in studies, but also in emotions, creativity, and good values. Like, for example, if you say here, through games or through yoga, art, and value based stories, students learn to stay healthy, think positively, and be kind as well as responsible. Number four, positive school culture. Now, when every classroom is happy, the whole school become a joyful and caring community. Like students greet each other politely, help juniors, keep the school clean, and take part in celebration, spreading respect and unity everywhere. So, in short, in one line, I would conclude this slide. I would say a happy classroom creates happy learners, caring teachers, and joyful school where everyone grows together with knowledge, kindness, and confidence. Next slide. Challenges and solutions in happy classroom. Number one challenge is overloaded curriculum. So we have the solution integrate joy in academics. Now sometimes there is too much syllabus and learning feels heavy or tiring. But we have the solution here. Teachers make the lessons more joyful, like learning like grammar through songs or maths through games. So when learning is fun, students understand faster and feel less pressure. Number two challenges, discipline issues. So for discipline, some students may talk loudly, not listen, or disturbs other in the class. So we have the solution, positive reinforcement. So instead of scolding, teachers encourage good behavior with praise. Like when the class stays quiet during the reading time, the teacher says, excellent focus today. And everyone feels proud to continue behaving well. Number three, diverse learner. Now, when we have a challenge as a diverse learners, we have the solution in a differentiated teaching. Now, every student learns differently. Some are quick, some need more time or different way to understand. So the solution is teachers use varied method like visuals, hands-on activities or group work. So every child learns comfortably. So a student who struggles with writing might explain answers orally or draw the diagram instead. Number four challenge is exam stress. Now, exams can make students anxious or fearful of failure. So we have the solution, focus on skills and well-being. So teachers remind the students that exam tests learning, not their worth. They include relaxation breaks and focus on understanding rather than just marks. So before exams, class might do deep breathing or discuss the trips to stay calm and confident. So in one line for challenge and solution, I would say here, every classroom faces challenges, but with creativity, care, and positivity, both teachers and students can turn them into opportunities for growth and happiness. Next slide. Conclusion. The heart of happy classrooms. A happy classroom is equals to not just fun, but a meaningful learning. So it's not only about playing games or having fun, it's about learning with joy and purpose. So when you do an activity like a story role play or a science experiment, you are enjoying it and learning important lessons at the same time. Number two, we talk about as a concluded part, it builds confidence, creativity, and compassion. Now, happy classroom helps students to believe in themselves, think creatively, and care for others. Like, for example, when you get a chance to speak in the class, create your own project, or help a classmate, you grow in confidence, you grow in imagination and kindness. And the last point in conclusion part, together we can create inspiring spaces for every child. Now, here I would say a truly happy classroom is built together by teachers and students who respect, support, and encourage each other. For example, when everyone works as a team, decorating the classroom, celebrating birthdays, or solving problems together, it becomes a space where every child feels valued and inspired. So, in one line, I would say here, a happy classroom is where learning is joyful and hearts are kind and every child shines. Next slide. Now, there is a really important and beautiful quote here. Education is the lightning of a fire, and a happy classroom makes it shines better. So, this quote reminds us that the education is not just about filling minds with information, but about igniting curiosity, confidence, and compassion in our learners. So, you remember example when we tell a story that inspires students to ask question. So, when we smile and say, it's okay, try again to a struggling child, or when we celebrate a small effort with a clap. So we are lighting that fire and helping it shine even brighter. So let's keep the nurturing classroom filled with warmth, laughter, and meaningful learning, because when teachers teach with joy, learning truly becomes magical. Thank you everyone for listening me here. Have a nice day.